When is the last time you cried? What were some of the most challenging moments you faced after Dad's death? Do you think that you were checked on enough, like asked how you're doing? Do you need help with anything? I feel like enough people check on you. How is your mental health? Do you struggle with anything mentally, you think? What age did you lose your virginity? Mama's watching this, remember. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing something different. I actually have a special guest, my brother.
What's up, y'all?
Micah. We're gonna be doing a paint and sip. It's our first time doing this. Fun fact about Micah, he's an artist. I'm an artist in a different way, musically. I'm not drawing anything, I'm actually gonna do words to go along with his painting. His painting is gonna be an abstract portrait of my face. Also, we're going to be having a conversation. I'm gonna be picking his brain, asking him some questions. So if y'all not familiar with the game, Let's Get Deep, I pretty much got the idea from that. So we're gonna start with like some icebreaker questions, then we're gonna go into some deep questions, and then some deeper questions. I told him that I put a few questions in there that he might not wanna answer. So if he doesn't, he has to take a shot. But yeah, so I am drinking this On the Rocks Mai Tai. I've had it before, it's pretty good. And what are you drinking?
Crown and Coke. Crown Peach and Coke.
Crown Peach and Coke. All right, so hopefully y'all can see we got all of our colors here. Paint brushes, 11 by 14 canvas. And yeah, let's get started. You got so do you just start painting or do you sketch first?
So this is an abstract drawing or painting. I think I'm just gonna straight paint.
Okay. And me, since I'm doing words, I don't want to mess up. So I'm going to have to probably try to sketch my words out first and then go in and paint. When's the last time you painted or drew something?
It's been a while.
Miles is gender reveal, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. All right, you ready for the questions?
Yep. Sure.
All right. Okay, we'll start easy. What is your dream car? Yeah.
I'd say Mercedes G-Wagon.
Really? Yeah, I like those too. Okay, what is your go-to comfort food?
Probably chicken and fried chicken and mac and cheese.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably gonna be hard for me to multitask, but I'm gonna try. Trying to remember that art doesn't have to be perfect. 'Cause this definitely won't be. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel to and why?
Right now, I say the Bahamas.
Okay.
Just for the view, be out on the beach, checking that all in.
Yeah. You have your passport, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to get mine.
I have a cruise that I have to schedule.
Yeah.
Probably go around my birthday.
Okay.
So I'll probably be there.
Nice. If you had unlimited funds, how would you spend your time?
Probably traveling. Letting the kids see the world.
Yeah. Third time. Yeah, I think I would do the same. I think I'm more into experiences now than gifts and stuff like that. It just means so much more.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What's one thing on your bucket list that you haven't done yet?
don't know if I really have a bucket list, but something I would really want to do is I want to travel all 50 states.
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
Yeah. Oh no, that E. Oh well. We're gonna keep it. We still on icebreaker questions, y'all. So, what's your favorite movie or TV show of all time?
I don't know if I have a favorite, but one of my favorite movies as a child. Now I can probably watch and recite it. Word for word, it's probably Waterboy.
Yeah. Yeah. I still love that movie. All Adam Sandler movies, really. Yeah. If you could do one thing every day for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'd say this is something I can do every day. Working out, keeping my body in shape.
Okay.
Here we go.
Do all men cheat,
No.
in your opinion? No? All right, y'all heard it first from a man. What do you feel is your best quality?
I think I'm loyal to whoever I care about,
Yeah.
who I love. I have a sense of loyalty.
Okay. What age did you lose your virginity? Mama's watching this, remember? Let's see if he gonna take a shot, y'all. He gonna answer.
16.
16? Mama, you heard that? Wow, okay. We're gonna keep it at that. Okay. I think that's all of the icebreaker questions. So we're gonna get to some deep questions. Okay. Did you just create that color? You created that color?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so for the deep questions, what qualities do you look for in a partner?
Someone who's loyal, who's loving, who's caring, who's selfless, who is ambitious, who knows how to balance having fun, and when it's time for business. Yeah.
Okay. I noticed you didn't mention nothing about looks. Is that important to you?
That's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to be, physically drawn to you.
Yeah.
You have to be attractive.
Okay.
But looks aren't everything.
I agree.
But I still have to be attracted to you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
still important. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that you are checked on enough, like asked how you're doing? Do you need help with anything? You feel like enough people check on you? No. Okay. What are your thoughts on marriage and long-term commitment?
I don't think marriage is for everybody. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think everybody will find that person. I feel like you honestly have to do what's best for you and what makes you the best you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's involved in me getting involved with somebody or having a partner. Then that's fine.
Yeah. So to each his own.
Each his own.
Yeah. Do you think marriage is more of a, I guess people's view on marriage is more of, I guess, what we grew up,
Yeah.
what we're taught?
Yeah, I think we're taught that we should get married.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a traditional thing.
Yeah.
Traditions aren't always kept. Like I said, it doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah. I agree. And I feel like we see a lot more divorce here lately.
Yeah.
So, do what's best for you. If you want to get married, I feel like people should understand too the value and the meaning of marriage. It's not about the wedding. I think it's deeper than that.
Right.
So it's a commitment. So, okay. So this is a two-part question.
Okay.
Have you ever cheated? And have you ever been cheated on that you know of?
Let's define cheating. What's your definition?
So of course we know what physical cheating is.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping with someone outside of your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
There's emotional cheating, I think, when you're entertaining someone or speaking to someone in a way that you wouldn't if your partner was around.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the basis of it. What are you doing outside of your relationship that your partner wouldn't approve of?
So for me, I haven't. Have I been cheated on? Whether it was like tangible proof, no, but I feel like I have.
Yeah. Okay. How do you think growing up as a preacher's kid has influenced you today? Whether it's in a negative or a positive way?
When we were kids, I think there were certain expectations and certain assumptions about us, certain standards that were expected, but it didn't negatively affect me. We were raised right, so I wasn't negatively impacted by that title. And today, definitely not, because I'm an adult.
Yeah.
So I don't, haven't been viewed, I guess, especially, since we lost our dad years ago, that, that doesn't stick with us, so to speak. So, it hasn't negatively affected me, just that, we had certain expectations or certain assumptions about us.
Yeah. I feel like people expected you to be a preacher.
Yeah.
And, and I feel like just because your parents are who they are, doesn't mean that you follow in their footsteps. Everybody is an individual. We all have our own path. Even with me, I think it was hard kind of trying to do music because I felt like people wanted me to do gospel rap. And although my music was clean, I didn't feel like I was called to do gospel rap.
Right.
So I think in turn it really kind of pushed me away from, I guess, pursuing music full on because I was confused about what type of music I should make, what's gonna appeal to everyone. Even though I'm always gonna be authentic, I think sometimes for a female rapper, clean music is not always like the top pick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they expect you to be a certain way. But yeah, I wouldn't say I was ever affected negatively, aside from just that or the views, like you said. Sometimes feeling like you gotta be perfect or like you can do no wrong.
Right.
Okay, 2-part question. What qualities do you believe are important in a man and then in a father?
For a man, it's important to be goal-oriented and to work on those goals. Have a plan. Be assertive. Lead. Be of your word. Mean what you say what you mean. As a father, love, nurture, protect, provide. The love and nurture thing is very important because we naturally don't, as men or fathers, I don't think we naturally do those things.
Mm-hmm.
So those are very important. And of course, lead, teach, realize that time is important, quality time.
Yeah, it's important to have a balance in everything. But I think you're a great dad.
Thank you.
I think you got that down packed. Great man too.
Thank you.
All right. What's the scariest thing and the most rewarding thing about being a father?
Scariest thing is just not being able to missing time, which I'm struggling with, missing quality time, and of course just, this world is scary to have children. Just making sure you bring them up right, teaching them the right things so that they can be prepared for whatever they go through. The most rewarding thing is just giving them a chance to experience new things, having that smile on their face when they see you walk through the door, knowing that just makes you feel valued.
Okay, we're still on deep questions. If you could go back in time and give your younger self any piece of advice, what would it be?
Have a plan for your life. Do what you need to do to establish yourself in this world before anything else, before trying to choose a mate, before just, establish yourself. That's what I would say.
Okay. Is this paint kind of old? Does it seem like it's doing okay for you?
It's alright.
Okay. Okay. Do you think it's viewed as weak for men to express their emotions?
No. It's important to have an outlet because we all have emotions.
Yeah.
Emotions aren't just a female thing. Men have emotions too. And so it's very important to have an outlet. So no, I wouldn't say it's weak.
Okay. I agree. Okay, what do you feel like your biggest flaw is? Something you are down on yourself about, if anything.
Not being assertive enough. Not setting certain standards or things that, you know, I'm not gonna go for.
Like boundaries.
Boundaries, yeah.
All right, we made it through. Now we're in the deeper questions. You ready?
All right.
All right. Let's see, where do I want to start? Okay, when is the last time you cried?
Probably like last week.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I've never really seen you cry. Maybe twice in your life. So, yeah. I cry every day, y'all. I'm emotional. Okay. What were some of the most challenging moments some of the most challenging moments you faced after Dad's death?
Being being a young man, but at that point, you know, I wasn't in touch with my emotions, so I just bottled it up. Felt I had to be strong for you and Mom, so kind of just bottled everything up. Yeah. I don't know if I cried, but after the fact, kind of just felt like I had to be the glue, the you know, the emotional glue that tried to keep it together. So
Yeah.
I didn't really deal with it like I should have. Not until I got a little older.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably all kind of did that. Trying to be strong for each other. But I think mine came out more in probably anger than anything. I think just now being in my 30s after, I think, probably losing Nana and then losing Uncle Mike and Papa and Trina. And I think that build up over time has made me more emotional. But I think that's a way for me of healing, because holding it in, you know, you're not able to express those emotions really.
Right.
So, yeah, I get that. Okay. How is your mental health? Do you struggle with anything mentally, you think?
I think overall I'm okay. It just gets overwhelming. Time to time, just life in general.
Yeah.
Not being where I thought I would be at this point, or where I feel like I should be. But still, you know, trying to do my best to eventually get there. Yeah, that's, you know, it's mentally taxing, and then working a lot, physically and mentally taxing, but I just try to do the best I can, and I feel like that's gonna be rewarding.
Yeah. So let me ask you, where do you feel like you're supposed to be at this point?
At least owning a house, you know, better financially, which I'm still, you know, working on. Yeah, it's pretty much better, you know, better career. I should have a better career, but I'm working toward those things, and I feel like I'll get there.
Do you feel like that's something more of what you expect of yourself or what others expect?
What I expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think we all kind of beat ourselves up about that. But I think I'm learning what somebody told me a long time ago. Somebody else I used to clean for, one of my clients, is that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, regardless of anything else. And I think I try to remember that anytime I'm down on myself, because your timing is not, God's timing.
Right.
So you can want something and want to be somewhere, and who knows how you would have been able to handle certain things if you would have had it sooner,
Right.
than later. Or if you're mentally prepared enough, or, whatever the case may be, you have the right people in your life, so I think as long as you're working towards a goal, that's success for me. It's not about the, the end result, where, so that's how I try to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. What were your initial thoughts when Mom told us she was remarrying? 2-part question. And has her remarriage affected your relationship with her in any way? Whether that be in the past or present.
So first part, she initially told us it was hard because I think we, I felt like it was kind of quick, but selfishly looking at it, it was quick. But for her, at time, that's what she needed, or what she felt she needed, and we all know the beginning it was tough, it was rocky, but as of today, I'm happy she's where she's at. Anthony treats her good, does what he needs to do. So as long as that's what it is, and I'm good.
Yeah. I'm saying. I think maybe I probably had maybe a different experience. I think maybe because I was younger, and I think we both had the same reaction in the beginning, feeling like it was too soon. But of course, when you get older, you realize that your parent is a person with feelings too.
Right.
They're not a superhero.
Right.
So she had emotions, and she had needs as well, of companionship, and being that she was so accustomed to having companionship, I can see why
Right.
she felt like she still needed that. And again, as long as she's happy, as long as she's taken care of and not mistreated.
Yeah.
And it's been many years, but I don't think we've ever talked about it. So, in the beginning, it was rough, and we didn't get along the best.
Right.
I think it's different too when you're a teenager and your mom remarries, because you remember your father, who your father is.
Right.
And so it was just difficult. Our lives changed, we uprooted and moved, so it was a lot of changes. But I'm grateful to know that she was able to find love again, and we built a strong relationship now that I'm older. We talk all the time and stuff, and it's a lot of love for Anthony, for Ajam. But yeah, I'm glad we got through that rough patch. Okay, how do you balance your personal needs with the expectations and needs of others?
I think I'm still learning that. Of course, I feel like kids come first. But then after that, I'm learning that, hey, if I'm not good, then I can't help or I can't do what's needed of me to make sure everybody else around me is good. So I'm still learning to try to put myself first in some aspects, learning every day. So it's a process.
Yeah. I'm definitely learning the same. Okay, what is your approach to dealing with stress and pressure?
Time to myself. Work becomes stressful. I take days off here and there. On the weekends, I try to get rest, and I try to do little things by myself, and that always helps. It gives me perspective of the importance of making sure I'm good
Self-care.
mentally. Yeah, self-care. So yeah, I just take a little time for myself here and there.
We're getting somewhere. This paint to me is like thin or something. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like
Gotta
that.
layer it.
Layered. Okay. What legacy do you want to leave behind, and how do you feel you're working towards it?
I want to just be remembered as someone who's good in this world, and I wanted to reflect, on my kids that, they were brought up to be good people, to do whatever in this life that makes them happy. That's most important to me. Just knowing I left behind productive, good people
Yeah.
in this world.
Okay. We may just have to get into a conversation after this because I don't really don't have any more questions. But you want to ask me a question? Anything? I'm an open book.
What do you want out of life?
That's a loaded question. Let me see. I guess it's to leave behind a good legacy. When people go to my funeral and speak, I want them to always reflect on how I made them feel. Because nobody's going to talk about your career. Nobody's going to talk about, those things really that you may look at as success. They're going to talk about how you made them feel, how you showed up for them, and the good person that you were. So,
What are some things you're doing to make sure that it's a reality?
Working on my self-awareness, taking accountability. I know there are things that I have to work on. I know there are things from the past that I still need to work out. I plan to get back in therapy because I think that was helping me a lot, and really just trying to do the things that I say. There are a lot of things that I've wanted to do for years and I haven't acted on them, and I look up and 10 years have passed.
Yeah.
So if I say that I want to do something, or if I have an idea, to just act on it. Yeah.
What are some things on your bucket list that you want to knock off?
Really traveling to some nice places. I really want to go to Greece. And just explore more. And also, I still want to learn how to swim. At almost 35, I still want to learn how to swim. I think that's important. And just do the things that I guess I fear the most. Yeah. It used to be skydiving, but I don't think I will do that anymore. Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I think I'm kind of scared. I don't think I want to risk my life like that. But definitely want to learn to swim so I can do more water activities. Do you still want to pursue doing anything with art?
I still want to do it as a hobby.
Yeah.
I want to develop that love I had for it again, and then that may lead to that, but I feel like as of now, I feel like it would help me in my spare time. Like, self-care, doing little things that I love. I want it to be one of those things again that kind of brought me peace. So this is a good little start.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
This looks crazy.
No, it doesn't.
It's abstract, so that's
I'm over here painting words, so. Yeah. It is therapeutic though, because I know the first time I painted, I was like, oh, this is something I can do, even though I'm not the best. It's just fun. Yeah. But that's how I feel about music too, because people ask me all the time, you have any new songs? Are you still doing music? And I would never pursue it on a serious level, but it has always been one of those things to help me kind of get out of my head and just be creative. So I would like to do that more as a hobby. I think it's important to always pursue the art. You think Miles will have any of those artistic abilities, or has he?
I don't know that he hasn't expressed that yet.
No. I always wonder.
I'm interested to see if he picks it up. I guess seeing me get back to it may spur his curiosity.
Yeah, I think so. Because I always wonder, how do you ever know what your gifts are if you don't try, you know?
Yeah.
If you had a choice to go back in time or I guess be propelled into the future, what would you choose?
Probably go back in time.
Yeah.
Give me more. I don't know.
Like what age would you say?
Probably middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta layer it.
Okay. I was supposed to have more words on here, but I think I wrote a little too big, so just kept it at that.
You got any big plans for the rest of the year?
Not really. I think this year has been more about just getting things back on track. Since the end of last year, I stopped the cleaning business and stuff. It's been a rough transition, so just trying to get things caught up, build my savings back up. What about you?
Nothing big. Trying to save up so that next year I can do some things.
Yeah, I want to really get to a point to where I can just travel.
Yeah.
But even if it's just like little small trips on the weekends, I would like that. Like my auntie diaries with the kids. So
Yeah, they enjoy that.
yeah.
They always like watching themselves.
Yeah, I think last time Miles was like, are we gonna go somewhere fun? Like, not this time, Miles. He expects it now. Oh, so I have a question. I don't know if you saw my Better Than Yesterday cards, but they kind of prompt me to ask certain questions, and one of the questions was to ask two people what they feel like your best qualities are. So I want to know, being your sister, on the outside in, how do you view me? What do you feel like my best qualities are?
I think you're loving, caring, selfless, dependable, intelligent. You said two things. Those are
That
things.
works. That's enough. Okay, thank you.
I can always count on you. For anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel like I can count on you. And you're someone that doesn't complain about, having to do anything. I will jokingly say you may be late, but you always come through, so I appreciate that. And I think you're intelligent. I think you're talented. I think you have a great heart. I I feel like you're very misunderstood. And I'm proud to have a brother like you. You haven't been, you're someone that hasn't been in any trouble. We don't have issues where we fight, you know, and don't get along. We're not siblings that have ever had to compete, you know. So I'm grateful for that. And just grateful for us. Look forward to us building our bond as we get older.
Likewise.
You know. We can show yours because it's gonna take me a minute. All right, y'all, so that's the picture that I sent him to as a reference, and then you can show your art. Yeah, I'm not done with mine, so we're just gonna show Micah's for now. All right, you gotta give your signature on there too. It's like, dang, should I just paint the background black?